Hey guys, Jamie here with 20 Something Designs. Today I bring you a new DIY project video, and it's actually a part 2 to my Terrarium DIY project, which you can find the video on my channel. So stay tuned for that. I am now home for the summer, so you'll probably see some more summer themed and hotter climate themed projects coming your way. Okay, so first you're going to take your mason jar and the tape. It doesn't really matter what type of tape, just so that you can line it up so that your paint can go on the jar nice and even and not be all lopsided or anything. So go ahead and just place the tape where you want the paint to stop and just wrap it around the jar. And once you do that, then that way you can just go ahead and start painting. Even if you paint on top of the tape at all, it'll still create that nice line. So now I'm just painting. I chose yellow just because I thought it would be kind of fun and bright with the succulents, but obviously you can really do any color you want. And I just painted that bottom quarter of it, including the bottom of the actual jar, just so it could be nice and even. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put in some dirt as the first layer. You definitely want to layer for succulents. You want to start, I started with some type of sand. You can just start with rocks if you'd like, but succulents, their roots do need to grab on to some type of rocks or pebbles, just so they can really grab hold and grow the best that they possibly can. So that is why I'm layering first with some dirt and then with plenty of rocks. And then I'm going to pull out the soil. I do have like succulent specific soil. I don't know everything about succulents, so there might be other soils out there, but this is the one that I bought at Home Depot, and I've had really good experience with it, especially in my first terrarium DIY, which you guys can also see a video on my channel. So I just poured in the amount of soil that I wanted to start with, and then I went ahead and pulled out my succulent, and I started to remove the actual soil that it came in, just to expose those roots so they can start growing and grabbing hold of those rocks like I mentioned before. So I just cleared away some of that soil, exposed those roots, and then went ahead and put it in a little hole that I had created in the soil that I just placed in the jar so that I could fit in there nice and even. I just wanted to place the succulent towards the top so that it was a little bit above the lip of the jar, not too low, not too high. And now I'm going ahead and placing the second one right next to it. These ones were nice and small to where they fit nicely within the circumference of the mason jar, and I was able to add even more soil as I'm doing right now. As they grow, they might run out of room, in which case I would replant them, but right now this looks pretty perfect as far as sizing. And then it was complete. I went ahead and peeled off the tape and left that nice line of the paint. It was actually acrylic paint, and my jar was complete. And as you can see, my other terrarium DIY is right here as well, because those are going to be counterparts to each other and look really nice wherever you place them. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY. I think it turned out pretty great. In the next few weeks or months, please stay tuned on my channel and on my Instagram at 20something.designs for more projects, including some furniture projects, which I've actually never done before, but I have a new apartment as of August. So I will be making a kitchen table, a patio table, and something having to do with pallets. And who knows what else I might come up with in the meantime. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Also, if you enjoyed this or want other ideas about plants or anything having to do with design or DIY, also check out my Pinterest, which can be found at 20something.designs, just like my Instagram, because I have a good 30 to 40 boards. It's a little ridiculous, but you guys can find so many different ideas on there and just kind of keep up with what I'm doing over here. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.